Basically, like ever since I was like young, like I used to like write in like notebooks and stuff like that. I started to pick up on like what stories like really mean and stuff, and like how important they are. I tried to go out like writing. I'd always start out with like, okay, like how does this look in my head, and I'll try to like write it, and I would be like super like descriptive. I started trying to like figure out like a way that I could put in like a visual sense. I chose photography. I saw like my pictures come up in the chemicals in the darkroom. I was pretty hooked.
Money back, run it back, yeah.
Look, like point your head up, but don't like turn this way. Like move like
Run it back. Chamber 8 shit. Have found not the L. I mix the credit with the leverage.
This tippy toe shot. Oh yeah, do that.
Scum of the land with the bands like parade lines, dotting all the T's, and I'm crossing all the state lines.
Oh, look up. Like that. Keep that. 3, 2. Oh. Ask me like one of my favorite ones.
Stanley Kubrick was one of the ones that like inspired me to make stuff and like tell stories. Like I remember I was always like looking at video essays of like The Shining and Eyes Wide Shut and stuff like that. Seeing film from like a mature point of view, and it's not just like a movie, it's like someone saying something. When you're really interested, you start looking at not only the actors but the people involved behind the scenes. And that's when I found out he was a photographer like in the beginning. He has layers, it's not surface level. Like whatever he did 60 years ago, still people are finding new stuff about it to this day. That's like what I want.
I'll look that way again.
The reason I choose like film over digital, like it's just aperture, shutter speed, lighting. It's just like pretty like simple. Not being able to like see it right away, but like trusting like myself that I'm about to get like what I want. It's like a catharsis, like shooting and then seeing it like a day later, a week later, whatever. The feeling like alone is like addicting, I guess you could say. James, he is like a mentor to me.
James for Vogue.
I want to like capture like him because like a lot of times he's like always associated like just like with his photography, but he's just like a cool dude. Like we can like talk for like a while.
Just however like comfortable, however like you sit on the ground.
I just want to like capture like him like in his space. You could be like lean back right here, just like chilling. You don't have to look at me or nothing. My dad being like a true artist, because he like writes, paints, draws, like does all that stuff. And even like his like
look that way, look that way.
mindset, like he's himself all the time.
I fought in Stalingrad.
He doesn't like put on like a show for like one, like he's always himself.
No.
He's always open to just taking pictures. Like he'll like, why'd you come over here like with 5 minutes notice or whatever, but he'll like let you like do it. The reason that I do this is making a documentary, a photo style for me to look back on and other people to look back on. When they look at it, that's how they have that memory. And they revisit that brief period, that moment, and maybe it might make them smile and make them cry. I want to always evoke emotion. This is like a lifelong thing that I want to do. Even if it doesn't make me the most amount of money or whatever. And it doesn't have to be this big social impact like a Gordon Parks or something like that, because it's more personal for me. So if you just like stick with something like long enough and you believe in yourself and you stay humble, I think that you can do like something great.